Hey everyone, it's Cookies here. Welcome back. Today we'll be talking about the Aptos ecosystem, which is a up and coming, secure and fast layer one. So in March 2022, they actually received 200 million in funding. And in July 2022, just a few months back, they received another 150 million in funding. And all of this brought their valuation up to 4 billion. So there are actually a lot of prominent VCs that took part in this funding round. So examples are A16Z, Multicoin Capital, and Tiger Global. So the a little bit on the team background. The team is actually a very stacked team. They comprise of ex-Meta engineers who are actually working on the Diam blockchain, which is a blockchain specific for Meta. So now they have actually migrated over to be part of the team at Aptos. So the ecosystem is actually very robust with more than 100 protocols building on top of them. So this is just a very brief overview of some of the protocols on top. And the main categories are actually DeFi, infrastructure, wallets, and NFT. So I've actually done up a Notion board of the Aptos protocols and I've summarized them according to their category, gave a brief overview of them, and added in their website and Twitter account. So I'll be including this link in the links down below. So do check it out if you are interested in the ecosystem. So for today, we'll be looking into the wallets. And these are the three main wallets that are most used or the most famous one right now on Aptos: Martian, Pontem, and Fewcha. So as evident from their followers, Pontem actually has the most traction in terms of the market attention right now, followed by Martian and then Fewcha. So let's take a look at Martian first. This is what the user interface for Martian look like. It's currently still in the testnet. So if you go and check it out, you can actually click on airdrop and you will receive Aptos tokens for testing. So as apparent, there is actually a very simple user interface, which just requires users to enter the amount and they just need to enter the recipient's address and they will be able to send the money over. So this preview button over here, once you click on it, it actually gives a summary of the transaction showing the amount that you're going to send and to who you're going to send it to. But a little thing over here would be the add token is actually a little faint. So this might make it a little bit difficult for people to notice should they be trying to add in other tokens for other transfers. So the other features of the Martian wallet includes that of the NFT wallet. There's a transaction history and a application directory, which actually includes a lot of the protocols that are currently building on top of Aptos. And lastly would be the wallet settings itself. So next we'll move on to take a look at the Pontem Wallet. So for the Pontem Wallet, it actually has the most similar design layout as MetaMask. So as apparent, this is very familiar. And it actually has a DEX incorporated, which will allow for users to buy the tokens directly into the wallet, as you can see over here. So this actually makes it very convenient for users because they don't have to buy the tokens elsewhere. For example, like on a centralized exchange or another DEX before importing it into their wallet, and this will actually drastically improve the user experience. And in terms of the features, similarly, Pontem actually has a NFT collection, and these are some of the wallet settings and general settings that can be done. And the last one that we'll be talking about would actually be Fewcha Wallet. So Fewcha Wallet has the simplest UI out of all three wallets, as you can see over here. And they actually have this thing known as a address book function, which allows you to store some of the commonly interacted addresses so that you can send it, you can click on it and you can send whatever amount you want to them. So some of the features includes very similarly NFTs, transaction history, but something that is very different would be this swap component. However, the team is still in the midst of developing it, so we will still have to see how the user interface will be like once they develop it. And similarly, the last one would be the general wallet settings. So just a very brief wallet comparison amongst these three. So all three of them allow for sending and receiving, and they all have a NFT wallet in it. But the difference would be that Martian Wallet doesn't have a DEX, whereas both Pontem and Fewcha actually have. So in terms of this, it actually makes it much easier for users to get the tokens that they want. And for all three wallets, they actually allow for multi accounts, so you can have a lot of different accounts. You can have one account for free mint, one account to get ready to be rugged, and just one account for the normal transactions. And the last one will be for address book. So the only one that has such a feature right now is Fewcha. So because all of them are actually in testnet, we do not know whether Martian and Pontem might introduce this. So this is something that we can keep a lookout for. So this is just a brief conclusion. So Pontem is actually the one that we are most familiar with in terms of the design because it's very resemblant to that of MetaMask. However, Fewcha actually has a very minimalistic design, a lot simpler than MetaMask, but it could also be because they are still in their testnet, so it doesn't look as there's not as many features, and there could be more things coming on soon. And Martian has launched their testnet previously, and they actually gained very significant traction from the crypto Twitter. So just a note would be that a lot of futures features are still in progress as compared to Pontem and Martian. So it will be good to keep a lookout to see how Fewcha develops in comparison to that of Pontem and Martian. So these are just some links to the wallets, and I'll add them in the links below. So that will be all for this video. And for the next one, we will be looking at the DeFi protocols on Aptos ecosystem.